Players who almost retired from the NFL but dominated instead. Back in January 2013, Tony Gonzalez, who's widely considered as one of the greatest tight ends in NFL history, was standing in front of reporters, tears in his eyes, saying there was a 95% chance he'd retire. After 16 seasons, countless records, and a crushing playoff loss with the Falcons, everyone thought he was walking away for good. But what happened over the next few months completely flipped the script. You see, the Falcons didn't want Tony to leave. Not only was he still Matt Ryan's go-to guy, since he'd just come off a season with over 900 yards and 8 touchdowns at age 36, so Atlanta made him an offer he couldn't refuse. A $14 million contract, freedom to skip training camp, and one last shot at a Super Bowl. But the real twist was that Gonzalez's decision was about way more than cash. The thing is, Gonzalez kept thinking about how close the Falcons were to reaching the Super Bowl in 2012. He was hungry for that ring and still felt he had more in the tank. So forgetting his earlier retirement, he shocked the NFL by announcing he'd return for the 2013 season for just one more year. But that 1 year didn't exactly go as everyone hoped. As it turns out, the Falcons fell apart. Injuries to star receivers and defensive struggles led to a miserable 4-12 season. But here's where Gonzalez's legend grew even bigger. Despite the team's collapse, he was still dominating. At 37, he put up 83 catches, 859 yards, and 8 touchdowns, second among all tight ends. One night against the Patriots, he dropped 12 catches and 149 yards, with 2 touchdowns almost single-handedly keeping Atlanta alive. But believe it or not, teams actually tried to drag him back again, even after retirement. What I mean is that once he officially called it quits in 2013, playoff teams like the Patriots tried to convince him to come out of retirement. But Tony was done. He'd left everything on the field, owning just about every tight end record you can name: most catches, yards, touchdowns, and Pro Bowls. Even the Hall of Fame rushed to collect his stuff after he finally retired.